Hello there. Islam will not stop amusing you, and Muslims are not going to stop all of their efforts to shove Islam down our throats. They are going to use everything in this planet to prove that Islam is true. And each one they bring, we just refute. And then they go and look for another one. They bring that one too, we refute it. Just like the issue of Arabic is eloquent. Arabic is the most beautiful language. And they will force you to prove them wrong. Then they're going to go and look for another thing. This one that I bring in this video, it's about cats. That cats will not walk on the Quran. I'm sure you must have seen that before. You must have seen it before. Actually, some months ago, a Muslim that I was discussing with on Messenger, we were chatting on Messenger, then he sent me some videos of cats not walking on the Quran. That Muslim is from Nigeria. And initially, I was wondering, I was just trying to figure out what is wrong with this man. Where does he live? On which planet? Is he not aware that this thing has been refuted over and over again? Actually, that's the reason we're doing videos. It looks like the Muslims in Nigeria, they are in the dark. They are ignorant. They don't know what is going on in other parts of the world. And therefore, it is our responsibility to bring them to the lamp, to bring them to the light, so that they can see that the stupidity they are carrying about, the rest of the world have moved past that. And they should stop it. So the guy brought this issue of cat will not walk on the... And by the way, you know what? They don't do their own videos. Nigerian Muslims don't. It is these videos that have been watched and overwatched in other parts of the world. Those are the things they send around. We will ask them, come and let us talk. No, they will not come. Come, let's debate. No, they will not come. But they just send videos around. Just send like candy. They pass videos like candy. They are mute. They are dumb. They cannot speak. They can't defend their own religion. We are here all day long making videos and challenging them. They will not come out. Their response is to send us videos. Videos from the other parts of the world. The rest of the world. So, that guy, eventually he blocked me. We couldn't communicate again. But I think it's a very good thing. In case there are still some Muslims who have not heard about this cat issue and they don't know that it's been refuted. So I'm not going to repeat it. I have a cat. Bring me that cat. Actually, I have two cats. One is big and I have a very small, cute cat that I want to show you. I would have made that cat to walk over the Quran so that you can see. It's so easy to do. But I won't do it because other people have actually done it. Thank you very much. So I have this cat. The name of my cat is Bright. Look, it's a little Bright. Won't you greet them? Yeah, greet. So I have this little wonderful cat. I have a bigger cat. Don't go yet. Let them see you properly. So I have a bigger cat, but I would have loved this small cat to do it. But it's not necessary. Let me just bring people that have done it in any part of the world. And I have this man, David Wood. He is the master. So let him. The same experience that I had. It was the same experience he had. People would be troubling him. Can you see this? Look at the beauty of the Quran. Look at the miracle of Allah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Oh, hey, the Quran is great. Islam is wonderful. Cats will not step on the Quran. That's what they do. And if anybody brings that kind of claim, I think what we should do is to test whether it is true or not. They are the ones bringing claims to us. And when we test whether it is true or not, then they start shouting, oh, see what he has done. He's committing blasphemy. So are you saying that whatever you say, we must not respond? We must not try to see whether it is true or not? We're just meant to accept whatever you say, hook, line, and sinker? Is that what you're saying? This is a matter of life and death, a matter of hell or heaven, and you just want me to believe that Islam is from God without trying to find out if what you're saying is true or not. And if we try to find out and we find that it is not true, then that becomes an offense. It becomes but you know what? Keep on bringing, and we'll keep on. So let me bring in David Wood, and let's see what happens.
Would this prove that the Quran is the word of God? Well, what if cats can just sense evil and they won't go near the Quran because they sense the evil? Why wouldn't you conclude that? Why wouldn't you conclude that since Muhammad ordered his...
Let me bring it to the beginning so that we can enjoy everything from the beginning.
Hi everyone. A lot of Muslims have been sending me videos claiming that a cat will not walk on the Quran, and they're presenting this as evidence for Islam, evidence that proves that the Quran is the word of God.
لو تصير شمسنا هذه السواد لو تكون أرضنا كالمراد.
And there are tons of reaction videos where people, both Muslims and non-Muslims, are amazed that cats will not walk on the Quran.
Now notice that it's the same thing happening all over the world. They were sending him videos, they were sending us videos of cats will not walk on the Quran, and videos of people saying, wow, amazing, cats won't walk on the Quran. Oh, Allahu Akbar. This is the miracle of Allah. You just try to Google it. You just try to, for example, this. Okay, this. Just type cats and the Quran. You're going to see tons and tons of videos. Have you seen this? Have you seen all of this? Tons and tons of videos proving that, oh, this is great. Cat will not walk on the Quran. Can you see them? Look at them, how they're opening their mouths and saying, wow, this is beautiful. Look at this lady. I don't know if you can see this one. See them. And look at it. And then there are videos of cats reciting the Quran. I'm going to do that next. Cats reciting the Quran. All right? These are all over the internet. All over the internet. Cat. And look at it. Look at it. They're essentially worshipping cats. Essentially worshipping cats. Cats, powers, cats, miracle, cat this, cat that. So they keep on doing all these things. They keep on doing all these things. Can you see them? And when people respond, then it's going to be another story entirely. So let's continue with this video.
Oh snap! It's not stepping on it.
Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at his mouth agape.
That's how powerful the Quran.
See, she will step on the Quran.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Look at an adult. Look at him.
The cat is literally walking around and over the Quran.
Now, I have exactly one friend who has a cat, so I'm over at his house now. And like all arguments for Islam, this one is very, very strange. Suppose, for argument's sake, that cats will never walk on the Quran, but they'll walk on any other book in the world. Would this prove that the Quran is the word of God?
Please follow the logic here. Suppose that a cat will not walk on the Quran. Suppose a cat will walk on any other book in the world. How does that prove that the Quran is from God? How? Why doesn't that prove something else? Why doesn't that prove that the cat is actually smelling some evil in the Quran and is trying to avoid it? That's exactly what this man is saying. Why are you not concluding that the cat is sensing some genes in the Quran, and that's why the cat is afraid of the genes in the Quran, and the cat is running away from the demons in the Quran, doesn't want to step on them? Why don't you conclude that? Why are you concluding that it is because the Quran is great?
Well, what if cats can just sense evil and they won't go near the Quran because they sense the evil? Why wouldn't you conclude that? Why wouldn't you conclude that since Muhammad ordered his followers to kill dogs, the perpetual enemies of cats, cats now love Muhammad forever and honor his book? Why wouldn't you conclude that? I don't know. But the other problem is that this is very easy to test. We're going to test right now whether a cat will walk on the Quran. Watch how easy this is to test. We have a can of sardines, and we have a cat. Here, kitty. Oh my goodness! Look at those Qurans. Look at those Arabic Qurans.
He has not even completely lowered the can of sardine, and the cat is already stepping on the Quran. He's already stepping on the Quran. Wow. This is hilarious.
Let's take away the food. The cat is still standing on a Quran. I thought that a cat will not walk on the Quran. That's the Arabic right there. Ordinary cat food. Why is this cat so quick to walk all over the Quran? Will you walk on it for a string? You'll walk on the Quran for a string? But I thought a cat will never walk on the Quran. That's the Arabic. That's the Arabic of the Quran, that this cat is walking all over for a piece of string. It's not even going for food. This cat has absolutely no respect whatsoever for the Quran. Do you know why? It's because cats have absolutely no respect for anything. Is this cat possessed by a jinn? No respect for the Quran whatsoever. Some cats like laser pointers. Come here. Come here. Will you walk on the Quran for a laser point? Huh? It's so easy to get this cat to walk on the Quran.
So you've seen it. You've seen what this cat is doing to the Quran. So the claim is false. And don't begin to say, oh, well, you people we are blasphemous. No, we're not. We're not. The issue of heaven or hell is so important that we have to test it before we dive in. We have to look before we leap. You want me to believe in Allah, believe in Muhammad? I'm not going to believe what you say. I'm going to test whether what you say is correct or not. And when we test it, it's false. It's fake. So what else do you have to say? And the same thing they are doing to David Wood. Oh, this man is evil. Why are you sending videos to us to prove that Islam is true? Why are you doing that? If you don't want us to actually test it, why are you sending videos to us? Okay. And it's not, I'm going to allow David Wood to say it at the end. So why are you doing that?
So why do Muslims post arguments like this? Why do they send me arguments like this that are so ridiculous and so easy to refute? They use this as arguments for Islam because they have nothing better. And guess what? If you go out and look up the rest of your arguments for Islam, they don't get any better than this, my friends.
Go ahead, put it there. See? She won't step on the Quran.
Now, why did I have a cat walk on the Quran? Was it to insult the Quran? No. I did it because you guys post these ridiculous videos and send them to me claiming that this is your proof for Islam. So obviously, if this is proof, then I need to test it, right? I can't just accept what someone says, I have to test it. Well, guess what? I tested it and Islam failed.
Did you get that? Did you get it there? Why are you sending us videos to prove that Islam is true? If you send us videos to prove that Islam is true, we can't just accept it that way without testing. So when we test, it's false. It's false. And therefore, Islam is false. If you get that, then good for you. If you don't, I can't help you.
Now, if you put forward the claim that if a cat won't walk on something, then it must be the word of God, which is what you're arguing, are you now going to conclude that the Quran isn't the word of God because a cat will walk on it? Of course you won't.
So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have to do it. I have a cat, but I'm not going to do it because several people have done it. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. I'm not going to do that. It's a waste of time doing what other people have already done. So let me know what you think. Actually, I should do a part 2 of this. And the reason I'm going to do part 2 is because Muslims will talk about Arabic again. So they say, no, the Quran that David Wood used was not pure Arabic Quran. That it had English and it had this. So if it were pure Arabic Quran, the cat would not have walked on it. So let's find out in part 2 whether the cat will walk on pure Arabic Quran or not. Drop your comment in the comment section down below. Thank you and God bless you.